All right, I want to begin this video by giving praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Racha, Quadash, the bonus to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, beginning with the 144,000. This is a Ratazah from the Great Millstone GMS Atlanta camp with a quick video. All right, it was just browsing the news. All right, I got this news app that has different, I got different topics set up. Different things I'm, trying to see. And one of the topics I got is, I think it was Neuralink or brain implant or whatever. So I get different articles on my news feed. And this is one of the ones that came up. Just figured I'd just do a quick little video on it. All right, from Yahoo Finance. And this is CEO of Neuralink rival on the future of brain computer tech, all right, in which we who know, or we who are in the know rather, all right, understand and know that the mark of the beast, or as we call it, the MOTB that you read about in the book of Revelation 13th chapter, is the implantable chip, or the C-hip. All right, we have to speak in code at times because, YouTube will flag and take your video down. Whatnot, because they want to really suppress this information, and they don't want it going out, but we had that understanding. All right, we read Revelation 13, all right, which we've read it so many times we could damn near quote it word for word, but it speaks about a particular mark that Esau, through his beast system, is going to implement in these latter days, to where everybody's going to be forced to take it. All right, and it's a physical device, a physical mark. To if you don't have it, all right, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Okay, it has nothing to do with a sin or a philosophy, a way of life. No, it's an actual physical device that has to be cut in. He has to cut your skin and insert the device in. All right. So this is what it's talking about, man. And this is why this is constantly popping up in the news. All right. You can even go on Twitter and you see people on there, especially when this guy, Elon Musk, just got the new position in Trump's administration. People are saying, oh, man, here we go. This nigga Elon's about to bring the MOTB. You even see it. People even type the acronym MOTB. Right, which we was the first ones to coin it that, but start from the apostles. But people are finding out this information. Okay, the MOTB, or the mark of the beast, is the implantable chip, or the C-hip. And I just wanted to get a couple of points out of this article. All right, if I remember, I'll leave a link in the comment section. You can click it and read it in its entirety on your own. But it says, again, the CEO of Neuralink rival on the future of brain computer tech. And I'll just read a couple points and get a scripture or two. All right. It says, imagine moving a computer mouse with only your thoughts. You think it and it's done. It may be science fiction, but it's becoming a reality for some. It sounds maybe a little bit abstract, or perhaps even trivial. Michael Mager, co-founder and CEO of Precision Neuroscience, told Yahoo Finance at the annual Invest conference on Tuesday. But for a certain group of people, it has the potential to be totally transformative. All right, you read Revelation 13, which speaks about those miracles. This is a part of the miracles that this man is doing. All right. It says Precision has developed a brain implant to reconnect patients suffering from severe paralysis to the digital world. These patients can't use their arms or hands, and in some cases can't speak. There are roughly 400,000 people in the U.S. who fit that description. And me personally, I know other brothers do as well. We always make mention of it when we do these particular videos on this topic. If you haven't seen it yet, watch that movie Upgrade. All right. I keep telling myself I gotta go back and rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a little while, but this is basically what it's going into. All right. You watch the movie Upgrade, it goes into the implantable C-hip, how the dude got in a car accident, he became paralyzed. I mean, you watch it, you're gonna be like, damn, this is it's a real good movie. All right. So far the company has temporarily implanted its brain computer interface, or the BCI, in 25 patients during clinical studies that don't require FDA approval. Check that out. Now, let's just jump around here. It's a pretty lengthy article. See if we can get a couple more points out of here. It says in this middle paragraph, it says that other implantable BCI companies, Neuralink, Paradromics, BlackRock Neurotech, and Embrain Neuroelectronics, make devices that penetrate the brain's tissues, which carries a higher risk of infection or cell damage. Yeah, see, that's also going to that grievous sore. I believe you read about what the book of Revelations was at 14 or 16, if I'm not mistaken. So about the grievous sore. This is Synchron, backed by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and Microsoft founder Bill Gates, has developed a stent-like device that's inserted through the blood vessels in the patient's brain. Look at that, right? It causes them all to receive a mark upon their forehead on their right hand. All right, that's why there's such an emphasis on the brain. All right, the brain implant, because the scriptures say you receive it. All right, in your forehead, and it says in your hand. All right, it says the company is awaiting FDA clearance. Allow. Okay, actually, it's another part I want to hit, and then we'll get some scriptures. Yeah, let's read this part, this latter part. It says the regulatory framework under the new Trump administration could completely change the landscape. Trump has signaled that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will play a pivotal role in the administration's healthcare policies. While Kennedy does not hold a degree in medicine or healthcare, Trump said Kennedy would help make America healthy again in his victory speech last night during an MSNBC appearance. On Wednesday, Kennedy said there are, quote, entire departments within the FDA that have to go. And it says, it is the point I want to hit. It says it remains to be seen exactly how Musk's influence on a president-elect will impact the BCI sector. That's what we're all anticipating, because he just assigned, like I mentioned earlier in the video, Trump just assigned this guy Elon Musk to his administration. So how does that, as it says here, how does that impact this the C-hit? All right. He says, I don't think it's a bad thing. Make it said of Musk to have someone who really understands the technology. It's important. It's potential to do something really good at a senior level in the government. All that said, we as an industry don't need any special favors or treatment. The data will speak for itself. The patient benefit will speak for itself. So yeah, man, we coming to that time where this thing is on the horizon. But then Jake's favorite Israelite group is not talking about this, man. They rather have debates about topics that have already been discussed and or they want to do rap music. They want to do fashion shows. They want to do a podcast about some old BS. They're not going into these prophecies, man, not preparing the people or getting the people ready for what's to come. All right, like the apostles and brothers say, man, once Esau begins to implement the shipping stations, Jake is going to scramble. All right. So let's get a couple of points, a couple of scriptures and we'll go ahead and sign off. Actually, let's get that first. Exodus 21, because essentially the MOTB is a digital all. All right, we'll get what an all is in this particular chapter. All right, Exodus 21 and 5. All right, this is Exodus chapter 21, verse 5. It says, and if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. Then his master, verse 6, shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. See that? So you see like you may see like cattle or a cow, and they got that metal thing in their ear. That's basically what an awl is. All right, to let people know that this cattle is owned by somebody. All right, this cattle is somebody's this cattle is somebody's possession. So that's what the MOTB is. It's a digital awl, to where you're basically saying that you're that you're a slave or you're a servant to the New World Order agenda. Because when you read the word mark, matter of fact, let's just get it. All right, Revelations 13. All right, we go over it time and time again, but it can't be brought out enough because we in them times, man. All right, it's Revelation 13 and let's just jump to the point. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So let's go into the word mark, which we all know what it is and what it means, but just for edification's sake. All right. Charagma. All right. A stamp, imprinted mark, a mark of stamp on the forehead, right hand, is badge of the followers of the anti-Christ or the anti-Messiah. The mark brand upon horses, right? Going to that branding, it's this thing carved, sculpture, graven work, or idolatrous images. Now let's go down to the Strong's definition. I believe it is where it says okay, I think that's it. Yeah, okay, no, I see it. Yeah, Strong definitions. It says a scratch or etching, showing you that that skin is going to have to be cut to receive this. All right, it has nothing to do with anything spiritual, like how these other Israelites are trying to spin it. No, this man's gonna have to actually cut your skin to insert it in. That's why it says a scratch or etching, i.e. a stamp, is the point that I want to hit, as a badge of servitude. See that? It's like we read in Exodus 21 and 5. All right, about the servant saying that he'll be a servant to his master, and he calls him to receive all in his ear, to bore his ear, as a badge or signet of being a servant or being a slave. So that's what Esau wants to do. He wants to make you a slave to the beast system, essentially a slave to Satan. All right, that's why the Blue Letter uses the word antichrist there, but we know that pursuant to 1 John, I believe that there's many antichrists or many people. Anybody who's opposed to the scriptures, anybody who's against the will of the Most High, you're an antichrist. All right, it's not just one. Christians believe that it's just one guy, or they think it's Satan himself. No, if you follow Satan, then you are antichrist. But yeah, essentially you're a servant to Satan, a servant to Esau's system, or a slave to the New World Order. So that's what he's trying to do. All right, is put a digital all in you, man. Okay. So let's go back. And it says, it says, the master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. So that's what Esau wants to do. He wants to see hip the whole world and make them slaves to the New World Order agenda. All right, and this is what's coming, man. This is it's a gradual process, but you see that there's more and more talks about it, man, and they're constantly testing. They're constantly testing. They're constantly running these trials because they're gonna bring it, and the Lord gonna allow them to bring it to a certain degree, and then that's when the Lord going to drop the hammer on them. Like the scripture say, when he's about to fill his belly, then shall the Most High rain terrors upon him, all right, or rain snares upon him. All right, I'm probably paraphrasing, but yeah, the Lord going to allow Esau, Esau's a so-called white man, he's going to allow him to get but so far with his agenda until the Lord bring him down. Okay, and that pretty much was the point. You know what? Let me get one more. There's another one we bring out a lot. Isaiah 36, I believe. Let's get that. Isaiah 36. And I believe it's the 6th verse. All right. So this is Isaiah 36 and 6. And it says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt." Okay, and that's the masses of our people. And really people in general, they trust in America. All right, America is the modern day Egypt. Staff represents power. Staff represents having a level of stability. People trust on that. That's why people are all in about Donald Trump, because they trust in Egypt. But what? It's a broken reed. All right, it's broken. This place is not going to hold up. It's going to fall. All right, so thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. See that? So you read this in the spirit. You trusting in Egypt, all right, aka America. All right, if you lean on something, all right, that means you're looking for some type of assistance. You're looking for some type of support. All right, so when Esau shuts everything down, forces everything to go digital, and implements the C-hip, it's going to cause you to lean on America, or lean on this man. But what? It's going to cause you to get your hand pierced. See that bore, that digital awl. Because why? People are trusting the modern day Pharaoh, which in this case I guess would be the president on a minor level. But then you got the elites. All right, Pharaoh goes into being a king. So yeah, you trust in this place, you want to receive the benefits. All right, if you want to be incorporated within the New World Order agenda, this quote unquote new world that they were trying to bring, you're gonna have to get this. You're gonna have to get the C-hip. It got nothing to do with no goddamn Christianity. All right, like what these other Israelite groups are saying. It got nothing to do with no goddamn white women, philosophy. Yeah, that's all BS, man. That's not true. It's a physical, implantable C-hip. This man is trying to bring. We reading all the articles. It's in plain sight. It ain't nothing you got to dig and find, and there's some deep, mysterious breakdown. You got to. It's right on goddamn Yahoo Finance, man. Like we just read, and you got a bunch of other sites, news sites. It's clear. But the scripture say the Lord have blinded your eyes. More than likely, the Most High wants you to take it, because you ain't part of the chosen anyway. So that's why you can't see it. But those of us that see it, the Lord has given us time to prepare and to have the foresight to see these things, man. So yeah, man, that was the point. I just wanted to make a quick video pertaining to the C-hip. Here's the article once again. If I remember, I'll leave the link down below. You want to read it, check it out on your own. All right, Spirit may hit you to do a video if you're watching this and you a brother that do videos, or just a random person. Yeah, this is what's coming, man. All right. The implantable device. All right. The MOTB. So, with that, I want to sign off, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Chakwadash. And low on to the next video. Say shalom.